and welcome to the Visionary VA podcast, the go-to show for ambitious virtual assistants who are ready to stop trading their time for money and start scaling their businesses into thriving agencies. I'm Holly Copsey, founder of the award-winning agency Virtually Priceless and the Visionary VA Circle community. Each week, I'm here to bring you actionable strategies, proven systems, and mindset shifts to help you transition from a solo VA to a visionary agency owner. If you're ready to grow your business to dizzying new heights with less stress and more success, you're in the right place. Hello and welcome back to the Visionary VA podcast. Today, we're talking about something I know many of you will relate to. Being fully booked and yet feeling completely burned out. We often chase the goal of being fully booked like it's the dream. And don't get me wrong, it is an incredible milestone to be in demand, working with clients you love, and running a busy diary. But the truth is, being booked out isn't always sustainable. And if you're not careful, it can lead to resentment, exhaustion, and even making you question whether you want to do this work at all. Trust me, I've been there too many times to mention, so I know just how it feels. I want to help you recognize the signs that it might be time to change how you work and, more importantly, what to do next. So, what are the warning signs of burnout? Okay, let's start with some red flags. You might be burning out if you dread opening your inbox or Slack. You feel like you're constantly behind, even when working long hours. You haven't taken proper time off in months. You feel irritable or resentful towards clients you used to love working with. You feel stuck, like there's no room to grow. Do any of these sound familiar? Have you found yourself nodding along? If so, please know you are definitely not alone. I've learned how to recognize these signs, but it's amazing how they can creep up on you. So it's important to check in with yourself regularly and ask yourself how you actually feel about your business. When I first started my business, my goal was always to be fully booked out with client work because being fully booked meant maximizing cash coming in, right? Wrong. Turns out being booked out isn't the end goal. Being booked out is only worth celebrating if it's also sustainable and aligned with the kind of life you want. If you're working 40 plus client hours a week, managing your own business admin, doing marketing or not doing marketing, handling team stuff, it's no wonder you're exhausted. And this is the tipping point where either so many VAs either plateau or burn out because the business model that got you here isn't designed to take you further without change. So, what's causing the overload? Let's dig into what might be behind the burnout. Firstly, workload. Are you simply doing too much? Maybe your client roster is too full, or your packages include too many deliverables. Maybe you haven't adjusted your hours to reflect the season of life you're in. Second, what about boundaries? Are clients expecting replies at all hours? Do you feel unable to say no to last-minute requests? If you're constantly feeling like your time isn't your own, this is a red flag. Third, pricing. If you're charging low rates and needing to work 30 to 40 hours a week to make enough money, it's not sustainable. The only solution here is a pricing and positioning shift. So, what can you do about it? Okay, let's talk solutions. If you're still nodding along and thinking, this is me, here's what I'd recommend. Start with auditing your current commitments. Track your time for 1 or 2 weeks. Where is your energy going? What kind of work feels heavy or draining? What tasks are you doing that could be delegated, streamlined, or even deleted altogether? Then seriously consider raising your prices or changing your packages. If your diary is full and your profit margins are slim, you need to increase your rates or refine your offers. Remember, your time is valuable. You can't scale from a place of undercharging. What about starting with outsourcing or building a team? I know it feels scary, but bringing in even a few hours of support can give you so much headspace. Whether it's a bookkeeper, social media support, or an associate to help deliver client work, it's a game changer. Next, it's time to review your boundaries. Decide on your working hours. Set clear turnaround times. Use scheduling tools. Communicate with clients if something needs to change. You might be surprised how supportive they are when you're honest. Don't forget to reconnect with your vision. Why did you start this business in the first place? What kind of life do you actually want? Sometimes we lose sight of the big picture when we're deep in the day to day. Take some time to get back in touch with that vision and then make decisions that move you closer to it and regularly review that you're on course to achieve it. Being fully booked can be a blessing and a curse. If you're starting to feel the weight of it, this is your sign to pause and reflect. You are allowed to change how you work. You are allowed to create more space, charge more, and build support around you. That's not failure. It's smart leadership. It's taking action to create the life that you want for yourself. If you're feeling on the edge of burnout, I see you. You're not doing anything wrong. You just might be at the point where something needs to shift. I've been through so many cycles of this and now recognize that actually the process is quite cathartic for me. It means something needs to change, and it's a reminder for me to take action, take control, and truly decide what it is I want to go after or how something needs to change. So, take a deep breath. Take back the reins and just take one step at a time to start building a business that works for you. And if you're struggling with this, feel free to get in touch for a chat. I know only too well how overwhelming and scary being in this place can feel. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Visionary VA podcast. I hope you're walking away with fresh ideas and inspiration to scale your VA business. Don't forget to check out our free mini course on building solid business foundations, perfect for setting your VA agency up for success without the overwhelm. You'll find the link in the show notes. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a review. See you next week.